This is the Improv Icebreaker Equilateral Triangle. It's similar to another icebreaker called Enemy Defender, but with a little bit of a twist. So this is a great icebreaker for getting people to move around the room and pay attention to each other. How it works is you're going to get everybody up into the space, moving to open space, moving around the room, and you're going to ask them to secretly, without letting anyone know, pick two people in the room. Number 1 and number 2. So they're going to walk around, keep their eye on number 1 and number 2, and then explain to them that when you say go, what you're going to have to do is create an equilateral triangle between you and number 1 and number 2. Now, what is an equilateral triangle, you may ask? Well, if it's been a while since you were in geometry, an equilateral triangle is a triangle that is the same length on all sides and the same angle at every corner. So basically, you're going to try and make yourself equidistant to the two other people that you've picked to be in your triangle. So you're going to have to adjust to make it all work. So once you explain that, tell people safety first, and then let them go. And people will start moving around the room, adjusting and trying to create these triangles. And everybody's doing it independently of each other. And some people have to do wild swings around the room to flip to the other side of the triangle and different stuff like that. But what's happens interestingly once you let it go for a minute or two is people start making smaller and smaller movements, and you can encourage people to try and find a resting place, to try and realize who they're affecting, try and make the movements smaller and smaller, and then you get to this place where everybody is still, and everybody has created an equilateral triangle with two other people in the room. And you say, okay, everybody, with your right arm point to number 1, with your left arm point to number 2. The angle should be something like this. I believe it's I don't want to say what number it should be. It's a specific angle at every corner. And it's a really neat kind of Zen moment because everybody's created this system organically in the room. So it's a fun warm-up to get people moving, to get them to be paying attention to each other, and to kind of have one of those nice, groovy aha moments with the group. And I call it Equilateral Triangle.